Good morning, this is Susan, and this is Susan's Ramblings. Today I have several recipes, many different recipes. They will be as they come. Some of them will be recipes that you can use to make your own. In fact, most of the recipes will be something that you can make your own. We're coming into a difficult time, and the more recipes we have that you can use to use basic pantry ingredients to make other foods. The more recipes you have like that, the better off you're going to be. At least that's my opinion. Anyway, homemade Spam. 5 cups of pork shoulder. 3 tablespoons of tender quick. 3 tablespoons of sugar. 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. 1 tablespoon of canning salt, and 1 cup of water. Grind the pork shoulder and ham together. Add the remaining ingredients. Mix thoroughly. Pressure can for 75 minutes for pints, and quarts for 90 minutes. It can also be pressed into a loaf pan and baked and frozen. Homemade Spam. Mini pizzas. 1 cup of English muffins. 1 small jar of ragu. 1/4 pound of sliced pepperoni. Onions and olives, which are optional. 8 ounces of shredded mozzarella cheese. Cut your muffins in half. Spread with ragu sauce on the muffins. Layer pepperoni and other toppings as desired on the sauce. Top with the cheese. Place on a cookie sheet and bake at 350 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. My kids used to love these things. They would make them before I get home from work. Monkey bread. This is a family favorite also. 3 cans of buttermilk biscuits. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. 2/3 cup of white sugar. 1/2 cup of 1.5 sticks of butter or oily margarine. Melted. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. 1 cup of brown sugar. Cut the biscuits into fourths. Combine 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1 cup of sugar, the white sugar. That is different. It's only got, anyway, the white sugar and cinnamon are put together. Put in a sack. Up the biscuits into a sack and shake vigorously until the biscuits are coated with the mixture. Place the mixed biscuits in a bundt pan. Mix 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and the brown sugar together thoroughly. Add your butter, your melted butter, and mix well. Pour the mixture over the biscuits and bake for 30 minutes at 350 degrees. My mouth is not working for me today. Okay? Here's another recipe that is a family favorite. Easy refrigerator rolls. 2 packages of dried yeast. 2 cups of warm water, 110 to 115 degrees. Can't be too cold or it won't work, yeast won't activate. If it's too hot, it will kill the yeast. 1/2 cup of sugar. 2 teaspoons of salt. 1/4 cup of soft shortening. 1 egg. 6.5 to 7 cups of flour. Mix your yeast with water. Stir in the salt, shortening, and the egg. Add flour, stirring in enough to make a soft dough. Cover and place in the refrigerator. About 2 hours before baking, shape the dough into loaves or buns. Cover, let rise until doubled. Bake at 400 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes. If making rolls, the dough may be used right after you're mixing. In other words, if making cinnamon rolls or caramel rolls, use your dough as soon as it's mixed. Poppyseed bread. This is another family favorite. And my kids have made this for years. 1 package of lemon cake mix, 1/2 cup of oil, 4 eggs, 1 cup of water, 1 package of instant lemon pudding. Combine all ingredients. Mix thoroughly, bake in 2 greased pans for 40 minutes at 350 degrees. Poppyseed cake. Onion muffins. Quizzing muffins? Sausage squares. I'm sorry, we're looking at the wrong one here. No wonder I couldn't find it. 1 pound of sausage. 1/2 cup of onions chopped. 1/2 cup grated Parmesan cheese. 1/2 cup of grated Swiss cheese. 1 egg beaten. 6 teaspoons of Tabasco sauce. That's optional. 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt. 2 tablespoons of parsley chopped. 2 cups of Bisquick. 2/3 cup of milk. 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. 1 egg yolk. Cook the sausage and the onions until brown. Drain excess grease. Add your cheeses, whole eggs, and Tabasco if desired, salt and parsley. Make the biscuit dough by mixing with milk and mayonnaise. Spread half of the dough in a 8-inch pan. Cover the dough with the sausage mixture. Top with the remaining dough. Brush with a beaten egg yolk. Bake 25 to 30 minutes at 400 degrees. Cut into square. I use the whole egg instead of just the egg yolk. Sausage squares. Teriyaki Tidbits. Another favorite of ours. 1 10-ounce jar of apricot jam. 1/2 cup of barbecue sauce. 1 to 2 tablespoons of teriyaki sauce. 1 pound of wieners cut into 1-inch bites, or use 1 pound of cocktail franks. They don't come with 1 pounders and you get more for the wieners, but just use the package of wieners, okay? 1 15-ounce can of pineapple chunks, strained. 1 large green pepper cut into 3/4-inch squares. Combine the jam, tomato, barbecue sauce, and teriyaki sauce in a large pan over a medium heat. Heat until hot and bubbly, stirring constantly. Stir in your wieners, pineapple, and green peppers. Heat thoroughly. Keep warm. Serve with a toothpick or pretzel sticks. Teriyaki bits. Cocoa raisin muffins. 1/4 cup of butter or margarine. 1/4 cup of cocoa. 1/4 cup of applesauce. 1 1/4 cups of flour. 1 cup of sugar. 3/4 teaspoons of soda. 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. 1 egg. 1/2 cup of raisins. Blend your butter and your cocoa. Add applesauce and set aside. Combine your dry ingredients. Add the cocoa mixture and the egg. Blend just until thick and moistened. Fold in the raisins. Spoon into a muffin tins, about 1/2 full. Bake at 350 degrees for 20 minutes or until test done. That's it for today. Have a great day. Remember, the ingredients are in your description box. God bless.